Just keep your head to the sky. Just keep your head to the sky. Just keep your head to the sky. Keep your head to the sky. Just keep your head to the sky. Just keep your head to the sky. Keep your head to the sky. Keep your head to the sky. Just keep your head to the sky.
This is my history. I was never born in slavery. When I speak, I mean, I am therefore we are a people whose legacy transcends 400 years of European captivity. This is my history, rooted in African spirituality, preaching and teaching to love the original self, respect nature, ancestor veneration, seek the righteous path to knowledge, wisdom and understanding of life and death, because we live forever. As long as our children speak about our African legacy, this is my history. From Amenhotep to Malcolm X, from Hatshepsut to Assata Shakur, from the Orisha to Kwanzaa, from Cairo to the Cape, from Cuba to Trinidad and Tobago, from Asia to Australia, from the beginning of time to infinity. This is my history. Nubian, Kemitian, Ashanti, Wolof, Hausa, Yoruba, Zulu, African people, black people, my people, our people. Now when I speak of black, I mean color, culture, and spiritual consciousness. To know that self-knowledge is key to our liberty in this war against Euro-American South African brutality. This is my history. This is my history. Them say what is to be must be. Life is but a continuous cycle. But now I speak, we write in foreign tongues because they came, they saw, they conquer. Genocide I roots mine. Like the devil they stole we land. Kidnap we soul for pieces of gold. Rape me mother, behead me father, castrate me brother, lust for me sister. This is my history. Victims of European pirates of the seven seas, who came in boats from ships, sailed by heroes of Caucasian descendants. Sir Francis Drake, Henry Morgan, Cristobal Colon, Henry the Navigator, John Hawkins, who stripped us and packed us like rats in hulls of slave ship, a free trip down Atlantic Lane, to experience only sorrow and pain. This is my history. This is my history. Once living in high society, wild beast stalk you land with baton in hand. Remind me of 20th century Babylon. From the cave they sprang with the assistance of an African, only to wreak havoc in foreign land. Talking about Ice Age people, European people, British, French, Dutch, Spanish, Portuguese, white people. Now when I speak of white, I mean those racist crackers who plot to annihilate my story. This is my history. This is my history. Telling her story, because in essence I am she and she is me. As godlike beings, let us restore our strength and power. Know right from wrong. Teach the youth the truth about him African roots. This is my history. So don't be pessimistic, because all is not lost. Since I stand before you, moving and grooving to revolutionary sounds invoked by my lost but found spiritual self. So picture a scene of the moon and the sun, because that is truly she and me. This is my history.
Oh, it's time to grab your glasses, family. It's time for us to get started. I'm so excited. Sitting up here, Kid Magic Rock. Shots out. Here we go. Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, breathe, then drink. Take a breath, take your breath. Now, grab your glass for some water. Grab your glass. Lift your pitcher of that water. Or bottle. Get that pitcher of that water. Simply pour some water. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water. Move your body. Move your body and drink some water. Move your body. Move your body and drink some water. Fam, just move your body. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, move, then drink. Move your body. Move your body. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink.
drink your
Or should
water.
I say, raise, toast, then drink. Take your breath and drink some water.
Take your breath.
Lift and pour yourself some water.
Pour.
Move your body, drink some water.
Move it.
Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, toast. But remember to stay healthy. Remember the four pillars.
Gye-Nyame.
Breathe, drink, eat, move. Drink half your weight in ounces.
Eat a culturally appropriate diet.
Behave. Take your breath.
Come on.
Lift and pour.
You can do it.
Move your body.
Come on. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink up.
Come on. Drink it. Drink it. Drink it. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Drink it. Lift it. Drink it. Come on. Drink that health in.
Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your water.
Take your breath.
Take your breath. Take your breath.
Lift and pour.
Lift it.
Move your body.
Come on. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink.
Come on. Come on.
Drink your water. Take your breath. Lift and pour.
Come on. Pour it.
Move your body.
Move. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink.
What?
Drink your
your
water. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. All right. All right. We are up. We are live. Somebody been messing with the equipment. And I forgot my watch. So we're going to have to work it out because I ain't going to go up there and get it. I ain't going to waste no more time. It take me about 2 hours to get ready for every show. So I've been getting ready since somewhere around, actually before 5. Because just in case I decide to go a little bit longer, I had to make sure that Miss Gina G got to her practice. So right now they sitting out there in the fire waiting for me. We're going to have us a good time. I ain't did nothing. I did absolutely nothing today. I went out last night. Those of you that check the timeline. Went out last night. I don't even know what I did. I probably owe somebody an apology. You know, I don't know. I don't even remember getting home last night. Let's just put it that way. I ain't even gonna say I turned up. Nigga, I turned down. I probably fell asleep. I don't know. But I wanted to say happy birthday to my nephew Jeremy. Shouts out. Let's give him a can y'all give him a round of applause? Where my audience at? Give him a round of applause. Shouts out to Brother Kwame. Brother Kwame, what's going on? You over on Twitch right now. Why you on Twitch? What's going on? Is something wrong with the G&J.media that I need to know about? But anyway, so family, I wanted to make sure that all of you know that I appreciate you and especially your patience, because you know, because I know some of y'all are like, well, maybe this will be the first day we won't be able to. With our site, there's no play button to hear the live stream. What? Yeah, I mean, I got one, but that don't mean nothing, right? Let me go and look up over here. G&J.media. Well, I'm seeing the play button, bruh. All right, so now, did you click the link off of... All right, I mean, there's a play button in the middle. It appears to be playing over here on this computer. Once again, that don't mean nothing. So what I need to do is possibly check the email. Did you go off the link from the email? You know, I see a play button. Now, it's not one down at the bottom. Now, if there's one usually down at the bottom, you know what I'm saying? That might be it. But this one is one in the middle of the screen. All you got to do is click the screen and it'll start playing. Like so. Yeah, there you go. I'm usually down at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? That might, you see? All right. But anyway, let's go and get it moving. But I'm glad you were able to tune in on Twitch. Maybe did you go back? And then on top of that, if you followed the link from the email that I sent out, maybe it might be the same problem with the link again, and we're going to have to explore that. So when you, I appreciate you, would you keep me in a loop with that stuff? If you have problems with that link, let me know. You know what I'm saying? So that I can see what I can do to fix it. Maybe there's, because I see sometime when I copy and paste it, there is an extra / at the end that I always take off, and maybe that / might need to be there. I don't know. But if you're back on the site, let me know so that I could, because you know I don't want to feel bad. Let me see. Went straight to the site and did a search for play, and no play button. Only pulls up for players pyramid. What you mean only pulls up for players pyramid? I don't understand. Went straight to the site and did a search for play, and no play button. Only pulls. Well, I mean, not laughing at your problem, but that's good that, you know, you type in play button and players pyramid come up. Thank you. I mean, that's some good news. I mean, not that you can't play, but you know, I don't know, but it's 6 other people on here. Can anybody else chime in and let us know what's going on? Well, it's only 5 because that's one of those is me, so I'm going to go and get rid of that. Actually, 2 of those was me. So, all right, cool. There we go. We down to 5 now. But anyway, let's keep it moving. Come on now. Come on now. So figure it out, Kwame. You got a couple of minutes to figure it out. I'm about to, you know, first off, I got to let y'all know that, as usual, family, it is a great, great pleasure to be standing in the congregation of the mighty. That's right. The home of the stubborn minority. Yup. The place where your hustle builds muscle. Yes, it does. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. All right, from there, family, I need you to know that, of course, this is the Kuumba Toast, the evening edition. The good evening edition. And it's the Heart of a Simple production, all day, air day. But we strive to blow up your old paradigm. Oh, man, family, keep my word. Bay New Health. Get your Bay New Health. CMOS, the Bay New Health CMOS. Huh?
Your windows roll down in your car.
Is it raining?
No, it's rolled down.
Oh.
The window's open. Thank you.
All right. So, Bay New Health. Get your CMOS. Fresh crafted, you know what I'm saying? We got that CMOS. Bay New is doing it also. Bay New within the next 3 weeks. Letting you know we're going to have them greens. It's already in the works. Man, it's going down. So, hey, y'all want them greens, y'all going to need to get in touch with. I'm going to handle that. But unfortunately, I got a contract through Bay New Health. Some bullshit. I don't even know how they even muscled in on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Them Phoenixes, boy, them some gangster type motherfucker. But anyway. Anime, you know, no offense. I hope I ain't offend you. But you know, family, we about to go on. I'm going to start cutting it off. We're going to start cutting off the other links. And we're moving straight to GNJ.media. So please come on over to GNJ.media. The rant for the day, of course, is going to be from the Players Pyramid, and it's going to be about Kuumba. I don't have my watch, so I'm going to have to be looking over at the screen, and hopefully I don't lose my place too many times, but I want to keep everybody in the loop, let y'all know what's going on. right? We're about to hit this Kuumba because we already discussed Imani and the power of Imani and how to work that power. Now we're going to move to the Kuumba force, right? But anyway, all right, family, I'm going to let y'all go. And those of you that are on them other sites, please come over to gnj.media, gnj.media, gnj.media. All right, it's just us over here, family. So, by the way, also something else that I'm working on as well is the fact that I have to send out my rants from last week where we went through the Guzasaba. I'm gonna package that up. Y'all gonna be getting it. Also, I'm setting it up as MP3, and I'm putting up. We charged $5-10 for it. For those people that might want to get their hands on it later. Also, we will be setting that up. I got to think about that. But I have, as part of my mindset group, I have to send out, the goal was for me to send between 500 and 700 text messages and emails out promoting the G&J Media support, because it's that time of year and we got to go and reach out to the supporters. So for all those that might be listening, and if you're not a supporter and you like what we do, by all means, please go on and help us out. You can come to go to gnjmedia.support and become a supporter for gnj.media. Also, if you have somebody on somebody in gnj.media, somebody in Gye-Nyame tribe that like you might have seen and you you know what I'm saying, and it's like, yo, I want to support that young person or even that old person. You know what I'm saying? You let us know and we can make sure that you could go on, they'll get credit. You know what I'm saying? We can send you a link where you can sign up directly with them. But for those that want to just, support what we do, there you go. It's gnjmedia.support. That's right, .support, gnjmedia.support. Also, I found some footage that I forgot about, so I'm going to be putting together some footage of one of our camping trips so that you can see some of the stuff that's going on with the young people, pictures, some videos, some short discussions, the libations and stuff. Matter of fact, I posted up a short libations for some of the family earlier today. Hopefully y'all was able to check that out. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? Just a little something, just let you know that we still out here in the world and we still doing our damn thing. But anyway, it's time for us to get over here and do this rant. So let's go and get it popping. Let's get it popping. Anime, if you would, please. Oh, man, the war horn, that sound. Get your mind right. Get your mind right. This is Brother High Tim coming at you live from gnj.media in the Black Cave. And today we are going to discuss Kuumba. So we are taking a nice little walk through the Player's Pyramid. Not a long book, but a book with some insight that I think can help improve your life, can help you in your tribe building and your tribe joining quest in life, and to move you towards success. Right? You know what I'm saying? So here we go. We on chapter 3. Kuumba. Principle, of course, is Kuumba, also known as creativity. Color is orange, as you can see by my wrinkled shirt, and excuse the wrinkles, because I ironed the wrong damn shirt. I don't know why on Kuumba I jump up and grab red. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be like, oh. So even my daughters looked at my shirt and said, what's wrong with you? I mean, that means that I've been doing something right, because they didn't even expect that. Element is earth. The number is 6. The day is today. You know what I'm saying? The day named after Saturn. But for us, it's named after Kuumba, right? Kuumba, creativity. This is from Kwanzaa. Kuumba, creativity, to do always as much as we can in the way we can in order to leave our community more beautiful and beneficial than we inherited it. Think about that. That's dope. That's some straight community building and tribe building talk right there. Laws of creation work by the conversion of energy, say the knowledge holders. Laws of creation work by the conversion of energy, say the knowledge holders. Now, what energy are we converting in dealing with Kuumba in the way that we're dealing with it? Because in the player's pyramid, we deal with Kuumba and all the principles in a very unique way. Because in order to unlock the Kuumba, the type of Kuumba we need, because some people do have an overabundance of Kuumba and it's hard to focus it, is that once we lay down what it is that we want, we use those 7 tools. We went through, we laid down what we want, we got everything lined up. We start moving and working the belief in ourselves, and that belief in ourselves and that belief in our ability to accomplish now needs to awaken this imagination, focused imagination. All right, here we go. Now that we have established the importance of faith, we now move to the next level in our pyramid. We believe in our ability to accomplish our goals. We have faith in our skill to succeed. Now we must apply our faith and put it into action. How do we do this? We use our creativity. Out of all the principles, this is the one that directly connects us to our higher power. This is a major characteristic in us that makes us divine. Our ability to create. We have the ability to take nothing and create something. This comes naturally to us, but many of us suppress the skill. In this section, we will learn how this power works and how we can use it to assist us in our life. All right, so go and listen up. Come on, strap in, because we're about to get it right now. Right? Because here we go. Hold on. This power is something that has been helping our people survive since the beginning of time. It is through creativity, by way of imagination and visualization, that we have been able to survive on this planet. We are not the strongest, fastest, or largest animal, yet we survive. How? It is because we have the ability to think, not just think about what is apparent, but think about the possibilities. We can take an idea and, family, let me stop right there. Think just a little bit more. Right? I mean, because many of us are becoming non-thinkers. Non-thinkers, right? We can take an idea and play with it in our minds until we come up with something totally new. For example, the spear was one of these creations. We did not have the sharp teeth and claws of other big animals, so we had to come up with something to help us protect ourselves that was just as effective. Pressure. My fault. Fortunately, our creativity kicks in under pressure and brings solutions. In this chapter, we will discuss how to turn this power on at will. Our ancestors needed to create things that would increase their chance for survival. We no longer directly have this pressure, but we can be just as or even more creative than our ancestors. Well, I wrote this book years ago. We do have that pressure now. Yep, we do have it. So we say we no longer directly have this pressure. We directly have this pressure. Our ancestors needed to create things that would increase their chances for survival, and we are in that position right now. What are you creating? What are you working towards? What are you building, family? Come on now. We have 3 major parts of our mind that work for us: the conscious, the subconscious, and the superconscious or higher mind. The conscious mind guards our thoughts. It is the mind that we use every day to live our lives. You are using it right now to read this book or to listen to my beautiful voice. The conscious mind keeps us in touch with the here and now. This part of our brain can retrieve information for us to use in our everyday existence. This is our busy side. It likes to be in motion. This is the part of the mind that sticks to usual patterns in our life, whether they are healthy or not. The conscious mind is our personal watchdog. It is the part of the mind that is supposed to protect the rest of our mind from negative and destructive information. And they made it extremely hard. Since I wrote this book, you know what I'm saying, the advent of the internet, the advent of these cell phones, right, is becoming harder and harder for you as an adult to guard your mind. How hard do you think it is for our children now, right? The subconscious is the part of our mind that runs our body. This part of the mind basically holds all the information about us. This is the part of our mind that automatically runs our entire body. We never have to worry about any of the major body functions because our subconscious handles it. This is also the part of our mind that stores all information. If I were to ask you to describe any moment in your past and ask you to get very specific, and we had access to your subconscious, it would really surprise you how much data you will be able to pull up. This is part of your mind that takes over activities that you no longer have to think about because it has become habit, like driving a car or riding a bicycle. The subconscious mind is a part of mind that we have to access if we really want to be successful. This part of the mind is capable of many incredible things. The subconscious has to be guarded by the conscious, and it will guide you to what is good for you or not so good. That is why we must be diligent in what we allow in this part of our mind. The subconscious controls everything that goes on in our personal micro universe, right? So the subconscious is guarded by the conscious mind. So we have to be conscious. And I know we have to be conscious about what we allow in. You know what I'm saying? We got to be protected. We got to teach our young people how to do that as well, because we have a bunch of unhealthy ideas. We have a junk diet, a mental junk diet being thrust down our children's throat. And we have to begin to monitor this, right? From the attack on the sexuality piece to the attack on what's normal behavior and what's not normal behavior, on the stopping them from asking questions, because that shit has been slowly moving in, because I noticed that change in my lifetime. You know what I'm saying? I used to get in trouble for asking questions. Now we got a whole bunch of people that don't ask questions. How do you learn? If you're not asking questions, you can't tell me that everybody's understanding everything. Something happened. All right? Something happened. And I'm telling you right now, because the conscious was not on guard. Now, and just like your conscious mind needs to guard your subconscious mind, there needs to be elements within our community that guards the community mind. Just saying. What we allow in. All right. Next, the superconscious connects us. I'm at 10 minutes. The superconscious connects us with the macro universe. This part links us to the greater creation. This part of our mind draws things, people, and experiences into our lives that we need to fulfill our destiny. When the subconscious gets a suggestion and it cannot make it so, it turns the request over to the superconscious to help it fulfill the suggestion. The mind will work to give you exactly what you want whenever possible. We usually block the process by thinking about things that are harmful to us or by believing in self-imposed limits. But using our creativity, we can imagine clear images for our mind to work on. Our subconscious and superconscious do not communicate effectively with words. They deal better with images. So part of our training is to learn how to properly use our imagination and visualize exactly what our goals are. By giving our subconscious mind suggestions, we can totally change your life. We spoke briefly about affirmations and faith. They really come in handy in this stage because affirmations can really get your whole mind working on getting you towards your goal. Most people do not formulate their affirmations properly. Using affirmation is truly a creative process because you are taking nothing, forming thought energy in your mind, forming this energy into words, speaking them out into the world, and hopefully making them manifest into reality. Let's break it down more and look at the thought formation process. You are basically doing what the Creator did in the beginning. You are forming a nameless energy into things that only you can see. We all know that thoughts exist, but if we were to try to prove it, we couldn't. I have never heard of any laboratory in the world that has been able to measure a thought or even catch one in a test tube. When we do what we take for granted, formulating a thought, we are doing something miraculous. Think about that. We have unlimited creative ability. We just have to learn to focus. We believe it or not. Believe it or not, that is very easy to accomplish. You just have to be willing to work out the mental muscles that are involved in forming thoughts. You have to practice. You have to practice creating. First, look around you. Get a good look. Now close your eyes and visualize everything that you can remember. Without cheating, write items down with a short description. If you keep practicing this in different environments, you will get better and better. When you do this exercise, you are learning to use a good 2/3 of your brain, conscious and subconscious. Now we can move to the creative visualization. I want you to think about the most beautiful place you have ever been. I want you to go there in your mind. I want you to re-experience this place in full. Sight, sound, smells, feelings, and taste. I even want you to reproduce the feelings you had in this place. When you are finished, write down all you can remember from your mental journey. Notice what really stuck out the most. Then think about what sense you were weak in. For example, a lot of people may see the picture in black and white, or may not be able to reproduce the sound. Do not get upset with yourself because it all comes in time. Now, after you have done these short exercises, I want you to imagine yourself someplace you have never been. Close your eyes and imagine a place you have never been. I want you to make up all the sights, sounds, feelings, smells, tastes. When you are able to do this, you have increased your creativity by leaps and bounds. Now I want you to focus on and experience yourself completing your goal. Once again, use all of your feelings, then write down your experience. I want you to not only describe your sensory perception, but I want you to discuss how you actually felt. Emotions are very important when it comes to using visualization skills, and even when you verbalize your affirmations. When you get your emotions involved in these exercises, it brings it one step closer to being real to your mind. Emotions can be used as energy sources for your spiritual and mental growth rather than the roadblocks. No matter how hard we try, we cannot eliminate our feelings, so we might as well learn how to use them to our advantage. Damn. Sometimes I'll be like, who wrote this? We first must realize that emotions are in our life to help us survive. By first realizing this, we can now figure out methods that will help us use our emotions as helpers. When we focus our emotions as well as our thoughts, this produces an energy that feeds our creativity. Let me say that again. By first realizing this, we can now figure out methods that will help us use our emotions as helpers. When we focus our emotions as well as our thoughts, this produces an energy that feeds our creativity. We were given the power to create by our higher power. This makes us miniature creators. Most of us run around this planet acting like victims in a world of our own making. We shape and mold our reality. We even decide in what way we are going to react. Think about this. If what I am saying is true, through our power of creation, we can learn to control our lives. We can create our happiness, or we can stand to the side and allow someone else to design our misery. With the power of Kuumba, you discover you have a choice in how you live or die. You can create a heaven to live and grow in, or you can create your own personal hell to suffer in. This world is striving to shut down your creative powers. When you stop creating, then you are a better consumer. Stop living like a sheep. Use the power of Kuumba within and create a reality that you are happy with. No, it will not happen overnight, but in time it will come to pass. With faith and creativity working together, there is nothing that cannot be accomplished. Your creative side communicates with you through in your intuition, 2, in your dreams, and 3, other people. Yes, your imagination uses other people. Let me read that. Kuumba within and create reality. No, it will not happen overnight, but in time, with faith and creativity working together, there's nothing that you cannot accomplish. Your creative side, or your Kuumba, creates through you in 3 ways. 1, your intuition. 2, in your dreams. 3, through other people. All right. So learn to listen to that part of you that seems to know what can't be known. Listen to and study your dreams. Last but not least, be sure to listen to other people, because our higher power sometimes communicate with us through them. And that, my family, is the chapter on Kuumba. I am not going to go any too much longer, because I'm trying to put all this on one soundtrack, or I guess that would be a soundtrack. So I'm going to end it right there. And you know, anime, if you could, baby, please, throw that war on. Yep. And as we say in Gye-Nyame, class dismissed. Now get the hell up out my class. Boom, there we go. All right, so we about to do this toast, family, because I ain't going to hold you up because it's evening. And believe it or not, I was getting up to, well, actually I didn't. I ain't going to lie. I laid in bed. I thought about it. I said, shit, I woke up. It was still dark. I said, Then when I was about to get up, I remembered that we had a meeting at 10 a.m., so I just stayed in bed. Did my meeting, got up, took me a nice long bath. I said, fuck it, I'm just going to chill. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with it, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Because because most of the stuff I need to do, I've basically written what I need to write for the emails and stuff. So, but anyway, enough of that. Brother Hatim just running his mouth. What I need to do right now is to send this over. This is my Kuumba rant. Rename. PP Kuumba. Oops. PP Kuumba. All right, so thank you for giving me the time to do what I need to do. I'm about to get out of here. I'm talking about my computer. So we're going to do this toast. And for those that would like to add their ancestors to the list, by all means, you can do that. You could definitely do that. What I need is for you to go on, and if you're on the list, to go on and, well, when I say list, I need to remember that I'm talking to people who may not have signed up yet. People that might be downloading on Spreaker, people that might be listening on the replay on or the rebroadcast on YouTube or Facebook or whatever. So family, listen up. This is what you're going to do. You're going to go to gnj.media. I know it's not planned, but you see we coming back soon or whatever. You see the red, black, and green sign. Right below that, you have a place where you can put your email so that you can join our email list. Please join our email list so we can keep you up with what we're doing here on the journey. So we could keep you up with what we're doing here on the journey. All right, so go on, and when you get your first email, what you're going to do is you are going to, when you get your first email, that didn't look right. That didn't look right at all. Hold on. You're going to, that didn't look right. All right, excuse me for a second. Oh, shit. All right, I think I might have did the wrong thing. Yeah, I sure did. We're going to cancel that. Clear. All right, because I'd have been mad as hell. Because I go in and I try to erase these. So we on PP Kuumba. There we go. All right. So now you're going to get the email. When you get the email, you can respond to the email. By responding to the email, you can in your response, you could just put your ancestors' names, and we can stay in touch like that. If you have questions for us here at Gye-Nyame Journey, you can start sending them through those emails, because not only will I be checking them, but in the future, we will have more people checking the emails and stuff like this. Also, cause one of the things that I'm learning is that some people have signed up multiple times for the email list, right? And if you want to stop it from going from one email, there is at the bottom of the email, there should be a something that you could click to take you off the list, and it'll take that email off, right? And you could do it. You know what I'm saying? You could do it, right? So let's go and let's do our toast. Like I said, I got a lot of emails to send out, family. And I want to kind of edit a video. I think I might challenge Cleve a little bit. Challenge Cleve's ability to put some shit together. Matter of fact, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Because I could work upstairs on the computer. Because I'm feeling kind of dehydrated. You know what I'm saying? Because alcohol strips the water up out your system. So I think I'm gonna take me some, which I was supposed to do. I'm gonna take me some charcoal. What is it? Take some charcoal, let it suck up some of this poison up out my system. But anyway, here we go. First off, family, we're going to lift up our glass. We're going to salute our creator by whatever name you choose to call that creator. Lift up our glass. We salute and we say, Ashe. Can I get some sound effects here? What's up? I can't get no sound effects now? Huh? From there, family, where we going? Where we going? Where we going? That's what I had to do to remove my extra email. I was getting, that's what, because the thought hit me when I got there and talking to Miss Tracy today, because she said she wanted me to take her off. But I'm thinking about it. I said, well, there's another way to do that. So I'm going to call and let her know that she could go and, if you're getting too many emails, you go and strip that off. That's easy. That's not hard. It could be done, right? It could be done. So here we go. We're going to lift up our glass. Once again, we're going to lift up our glass. We're going to salute our personal ancestors, right? I'm going to go through as far as I can by memory, and then after that, of course, we'll get to the paper. So we got Miles Brown, Ms. Ann, Robert the Texan, Davis, Herman Brown, Senior, Rosalie, Tilly, Georgia, William Walter, Christopher Gas, and Eileen, Uncle Chris, Finn, Cleveland, Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Barbara Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twigs, Wash Ellis, Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappy, John Fuller, Montague Pimentel, No More X, Pet Mind, Wow, Malika Fakour, Dr. Marianne Williams, Cool Joe Kamau, the farmer, Edgar Millie Dix, Tony Clark, Paz Yusuf, Western, Elder Agony, Edgar Ron Coleman, Edgar Robert Donaldson, Apple Bro, for Actor June J. Edwards, Carla Hayes, Grace Lundy, and it says, William Bill Washington, Jerome Sterling, and Lucy Wright, Derek L. Pulley, the Luxor Brother, Miss Eda Brooke Trolley, Miss Ree Nelson, Mr. Frederick Carter Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Miss Eliza Johnson, Miss Marie Down, Jennifer Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Trigg, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Rilla Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Renneman, Virginia Rogers, Ron James Smith, Louis Henderson, Cameron Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kennedy Russell, Susan B. Smith, Chris Clay, Mel Del Hodge, Jr., Herman Copeland, Mitchell Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bird Beatty, Sarah Weatherly, the Farmer, Argos, Sue, Cheryl Harvey, Jan Charmaine, Evelyn, Theolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury, Sr., Leonard Dixon, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thorne, Pearl G. Thorne, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thorne, Erica Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther, Keisha Larice, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson, Spell, Slimmy Selva Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Percy Moore, Mitchell Owens, Booker T. Bowden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Heather Pearson, Sturgeon Thorne, Richard Thorne, Bean Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mary Moss, Sophia Peacock, Willie Thorne, Napoleon Kitty, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, Dave Ramsey, Charles E. Thorne, Frankie Quells, Randy Thorne, Bernie Quells, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, James W. Westin, James Parham, Dana Jones, Ian World, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Adley Vester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Dr. Caleb, Rosemary Martinera, John Ted Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Peter Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Alice Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carlos Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Down, Others Murphy, D'Amico Russell, Lee Monares, Gina Root Jones, Jana Callahan. We got William Walter West, Nigel Perez, Elder Bashiji Fulani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, and Tony Johnson, Delise Waters, Jeffrey Hines, Anders Bostic, and the Bostic, Winfrey Scanderbay, Wilson Haley, Emma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Kevin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Pinto Jr., Roy Pinto Jr. Where am I at? Wow. Roy Pinto Jr., Miriam. I want to say Miriam, but now I am right. Roy Lee Pinto Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Long, Maida County, Janice Carter, Mike Carter, Leon Pino Carter, Mark Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Nayland Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Eddie Pearl, Bob Ingles, Jack Wallace, Ward L. Fish, Ward P. Fish, Kim Eagles, Audrey Fish, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gaston, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jessica Kathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Bookie, also known as Gypsy. We got Reverend Roosevelt Ward the Stacey Trash, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, Dave Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Urban, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkinson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Doe, Amina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donnie Hill, Richard Cleavis, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Crochet, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie Marker Armstead, Don Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christy Cottrell, Becca Alexander, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eulene Andrew Baker, Patricia Nelwyn Brooks, Gwendolyn Bob Hatch, Kim Vernon, Bradley Kim, Harry Tillman Case, Mr. Sturz, Sonny Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Keola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino Baby Hatch, Senior, Mally Miller, Housing Hatch, Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Max Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Richard Saunders, Dorita Ross, Rilla Ross, Robert Nelson, Prince Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Needy Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Manny and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Coper, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis, Japel Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Town, Mary William, Leroy Q. Heap Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Vanilla, Avis Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Erton Houston, Lud Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, Aaron Pierce, Donna Carter, Lily Green, Anthony Green, Beth Vaughn, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Raymond Laura Newton, Jerry Foggy, Thomas Newton, Baba Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H. J. Brownie Sr., Henry Wilson, Rupert Jenkins, Benny Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Miriam Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruth Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Irvin, Howard Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Irvin Sr., Michael Irvin, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robert Lee Caldwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rashawn Easley, Javea McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shekamaha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Lloyd Fernandez, Jacqueline Brothers, Reginald Albert, Mazeline Corporal, Joe Swan, Emmanuel Gracie, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlene Morgan, Sabo Edwards McNabb, Andy Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon. We got two other Giles James Carswell, Liberta Adams, also known as our sister. We got Elder Shaka McNair, Elder Shaka McNair. We also have Elder Fatima McNair. We got Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shane Lewis, Ronald Shelton Jr., Damon Top, Christina Banks, Joseph Bingle, Quincy, Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Cunder, Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy, Ryan Ross Rickens, Jermonte, Marcus Price, Nice Words, Marshawn McCarroll, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jess, Rob Mickens, Eric Walker, Quasi Sample, Candace Severin, Leonard Jones, Shotty Garner, Mel Scott Sr., Elder Clarence Lumpkin, Elizabeth Johnson, Miss Dang. Elder Clarence Lumpkin, Elizabeth Johnson, Mr. Doran Johanna, Deshaun Nett Lewis, Henderson Mosley, Charles Jordan, Henry S. Second, Fannie Webb, Dan Walton, Alauti Sue Walton, Emma Walton, James Randolph Giles, Sonny, Pete Walton, William Walton, Fred Powers, Elijah Juan Hakeem and Como, Alberta T. Davis, Charles Davis, Willie R. Mackey, also known as Dr. Cream Mackey, Victor Bowden, Drusilla Kidder Verger, Lucy White, Robert Lee White, Emma Jean White, Talton, Roger White, R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruby Jewel White, Johnson Carl White, Desi Woods, Taylor Woods, Lennox, Jim Woods, Lizzie Woods, Juanita Alexander Brown, Cynthia Ann Wright, Richard Dorsey, Andy Simpson, Jamal Simpson, Regina Hopkins, Joseph Simpson, Nate Dorsey, Eleanor Hopkins, Edward Wester, Alice Wester, Ivy Wester, Arnella Willis, Ethel Lane, Samant Dumont, Ethel Marshall, Steve, Dougie Shelton, William Bill Walker, Carl Rico Johnson, Kim Grace, Stuart A. Johnson, Edward Young III, Isaac Jackson Sr., Gisela Murrow, Wayne Young, Christina Young, Thomas Young, Frank Murrow, Sylvester Foster. So, before we get to Sylvester Foster, we need Charles A. Young, Sylvester Foster, James Lizzie Winston, Ava Julia Lawrence, Ozella Senior Gladys Corporal, Ozella Jr., Geneva Jackson, R.J. Lacey, also known as Toot to Don, Sarah Winston, Chris Kinney, Margaret Mentor, Mae Smith, One F. Louise Gibbs, Carl William Duncan Jr., Jenny Callahan, Denny Hill, Michael D. Nice, Andre Martin, Mabel Williams, Terry Brown, Teresa Biddle, Levana Kincaid, Carla Sawyer, Reverend Jesse Porter, Deacon Ezekiel Dennis, Brenda Porter, Craig Lee Jones, Granny Beulah, Papa Al Reason, Nana Smith, George Gamble Sr., Joseph Garrett, LaShonda Jamar, Leroy Raleigh, Mona Yolanda Hunter, Yvonne Patrice Turner, Herman Reeves, Amanda Reeves, Josh Reeves, Lena Kate, Pam Johnson, Baron Reeves Fisher, Jerry Justin McKellop, also known as Mom Moon. We got Sheila Ann Lee, Panchita Albert, Donna Brooks, Barbara Moses out of Spade, Eric Branson, Eric Winston, Dan Bridges, Francisco Matisse, also known as Sonny. We got Charles Stevenson Jr., got King Pleasant, Sarah Keaton, Nina Shepard, Britta William, Mabel Haskins, Wilbur Shepard, Dennis Jackson, William Haskins, Geraldine Jackson, Henry Jackson Sr., Edward Jones, Leslie Travis, Charlize Barnes, DeJuan Lewis Taylor, Madeline Yates, June Dandridge, Daisy Wilford, Frederick Smith, James Amanda Baldwin, Linda Williams, Sally Williams, Vivian Stevenson. We got Irene Harris, We got Irene Harris. We got Callie Williams, Abu Skills, Pat Williams, Mrs. Bertha Walker, Tony Ogletree, Grandma Marguerite, Tracy Emery, Hassan Abdul Razak, Vivian Johnson, BJ Jones, Ivy Shell, Roberto, Monterosa, Chet Word, Mama Rahani, Deborah Michelle Nash, Joseph Lane Miller, Renoko Rashidi. Family, once again, we have done it. We have made it. We have successfully said all of our ancestors on our list, and man, does it feel good to be standing in the congregation of the mighty when we do what people say, y'all can't be doing that. We have been consistent. So we lift up our glass. We salute those ancestors, the ones whose shoulders we standing upon, those that prayed for us, those that worked with us, those that really helped push us to become who we are today. We lift up our glass. We salute each and every last one of them, and we say, Ashe. Then, family, we move to the present moment right now. Right now, we are on Kuumba, and I want to give all the Kuumba babies a round of applause. Yep. Got a couple of Kuumba babies in Gye-Nyame directly and indirectly. So, all right, family, so here we go. I'm going to ask you to open up your reticular formation and seek out Kuumba. That's right. Seek Kuumba out. Right? Put meat on the bone. Talk about the principle. Kuumba, for those who don't speak the language, Kuumba means creativity. Order is the myotic principle. Orange is the color. Cause and effect. Cause and effect is the Hermetic law. Male name is Kwame. Female name is Ama. We lift up our glass. We salute each and every one of you who recognize the power of the moment, that is using the power of the moment. We salute this moment right now. We are in Kuumba, and we call that power out as we talk about in the Players Pyramid. I'm telling you, fam. Wow. We talked about Kuumba on Kuumba. Wow, what was the chances of that? Wow. So we lift up our glass, and we salute. And we say, Ashe. Now, family, we lift up our glass. We move to our future. We toast our children, our children's children. If you're listening carefully, you can hear my children and my grandchildren upstairs arguing about some shit. And I hope they learn to work out their issues. But anyway, we're lifting up our glass. We salute our children, our children's children onto infinity, and we say, Ashe. Now, family, where we going? Y'all know where we're going from here. Move to all of our relations. We lift up that glass, and we salute all of our relations, and we say, from there, family, we're going to lift up our glass. And this is for that special toast. That's for you. What is it that you want to toast right now? That special toast right here. There you go. Come on now. Also, we want to lift up our glass. We want to salute all of our family, all of our tribe, all of our extended family, all of our extended tribe that might be in need of some balanced energy. We send it out, whether it's for healing or whatever you might need it for. We're sending that balanced healing energy out from Gye-Nyame Journey to you. We send it out and we say, Ashe. From there, family, we're going to move. We're moving rapidly. We move. And now we are lifting up our glass for the selfish toast. It's time for the selfish toast. The selfish toast. I know it's kind of hard, family, but you know this is for you. I want you to fill your glass so that you can feed others. But now I want to toast you in a special way. I'm asking this question: what is it that you need right now in this moment? Use your creativity. Use your Kuumba. What is it that you need right now in this moment? To move one step closer to your greatness. We're lifting up our glass. Come on now. Ashe. then we're going to lift up our tribe. My tribe is Gye-Nyame. Lift up your tribe, family. Come on now. Come on, because we got to build. And we say, Ashe. Last but not least, I want to toast the most magnificent, most beautiful, most uplifting, wisest, and the most beautiful person in the room. I lift my glass up to you. We say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Family, I wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years. I'm out. Y'all have a great day. Or great evening.
Oh, smoother than below seats. Smoother than below seats. Smoother than below seats. Smoother than below seats.
Hello people, my name is Thunder, be sure that you put the king in front. I went on top and win for the sake of how many rings I won, so I get the gist of it, struggling, I got sick of it. So now I'm climbing heights for the fact my family a benefit. Rage of all this righteousness, soaking up this enlightenment. I'm happy but defining the feeling of this exciting shit. Pedals get set on fire, creating my kind of mental lapse. Lacking knowledge causes my learning to bridge the mental gaps. Even if no weapon is near me, I know my mind is strapped. Twins of evolution, I'm a horse, a scope and a sign is back. Pity parties for failure, don't ever give to me. And trust me, I forgive for whatever some people did to me. Peace, I searched and found it in sorrows. My haters drowned, it was awful for me to see, but I'm never the one to challenge. I'm knocking them off they balance. I'm thinking I need accountants, my circle connected and it's well rounded. Plus I'm smoother than
below seats. Yeah, 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 yeah. Smoother than below seats. Smoother than below seats. Hey. Smoother than below seats.
I turn up to heavy volume with people who vibe the same as me. I changed my life for things that I wanted and blessings came to me. You could say that I'm way too relaxed and I'm a lame, but we notice that I don't care cause there ain't no way I'm ashamed of me. I came from the bottom, no problem, cause I've been there before. My lady wanna clean up this money, then we gon' share the chore. Ain't no codes on this policy, it's an open door for anybody strong and ambitious minded for wanting more. Traded fun for some money to stack at different rates. Body move the same, mind running much at a different pace. Sit alone, smoke till my mental was in a different space. Headed out of town, now I catch you niggas on different dates. Walk with love and I'm golden, so I'll embrace the gates. But hoping people love me while living before it get too late. Power in my soul and my spirit enhances more of me. I'm blessed, but at this moment, more importantly, I'm smoother than below seats.
So smooth, so smooth. It's so fresh, it's so clean, clean. All right, family, have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow.